Côte d'Ivoire is a democratic republic governed by a president. Elections in March 2021 for the 255 seats of the National Assembly, one of the country's two legislative bodies, were considered free and fair, and all major political parties participated. The president was re-elected for a third term in 2020 under conditions generally considered free, although some international observers questioned the fairness of the overall electoral process. Some observers found the process to be satisfactory while others concluded it did not allow for genuine competition. The National Police, which reports to the Ministry of the Interior and Security, and the National Gendarmerie, which reports to the Ministry of Defense, are responsible for domestic law enforcement. The Coordination Center for Operational Decisions, a mixed unit of police, gendarmerie, and armed forces of Côte d'Ivoire personnel, assisted police in providing security in some large cities. The Directorate of Territorial Surveillance, under the Ministry of Interior and Security, is responsible for countering internal threats. Civilian authorities at times did not maintain effective control over the security forces. There were reports that members of the security forces committed some abuses. Significant human rights issues included credible reports of forced disappearance, torture or cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment by the government, harsh and life-threatening prison conditions, arbitrary arrest or detentions, political prisoners or detainees, serious problems with the independence of the judiciary, serious restrictions on free expression and media, including unjustified arrests or prosecutions of journalists and the enforcement of criminal libel laws, serious government corruption, substantial interference with the freedom of peaceful assembly, lack of investigation and accountability for gender-based violence, including but not limited to domestic and intimate partner violence and female genital mutilation cutting, and violence against lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or intersex persons. Military police and the military tribunal are responsible for investigating and prosecuting alleged abuses perpetrated by members of the security services. The government took some steps to prosecute government officials and those in the security services who were accused of abuses, but victims of reported abuses alleged their perpetrators were not disciplined. The government also took steps to prosecute officials who were accused of committing corrupt acts and to recover assets stolen from the state.